back. Oh, quick thinking on that one too.
My children had the opportunity to pick between a baritone and a cornet, which has worked really lovely in the class, and the children have really enjoyed the opportunity to have the instruments in school. For me as a teacher, I don't know anything about music, I'm not musically minded at all, so having an expert who can come in and you know that they know what they're talking about and how to deliver the lessons properly, that's been a big bonus for me. And I've got a couple of children who have, off their own back, decided to hire instruments and are looking to play extra instruments already, and I think that's what this project's all about. It's getting their interest, getting their enthusiasm, and hoping that it's going to build a future for them in music.
Our school is learning to play the trombone. It's great fun and it has brought a buzz back to our department.
3, sing. Sing. What's next? Sing. Then what have we got? Sing. Back to? Sing. Another one? Sing. We keep going? Sing. Then we change? I had tried to tackle whole pieces in one session, in one go, and I ended up just playing it over and over, which I think was a little bit dull for some of the pupils. I now definitely break a piece down so I can maybe tackle one page a session. So reading it first, can you read me the letters? Then singing the first notes, and then can you then read it and move your fingers at the same time in the right place? And then followed by playing along, and eventually we then add in the backing track. And a lot of skill with these instruments is based around the development of mouth muscles. So I've also learned to enforce the point from the word go, and at least have the pupils thinking about what they're doing and how these muscles work and how to use them, so then this affects the notes produced from day one.
Yeah, Ruby, that. So, what we want to do today is we're going to get playing as soon as we can. I can fix valves as we're warming up. But first of all, just with our lips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chance of playing if you play them short. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent. Now that's the bit that goes. One, two, three, four.
In the cornet.
Okay, here we go. So I'm going to do a rhythm on C. You're going to do a rhythm on C. You're going to copy on. Wow, that's a big note. And again. Oh, hey, very good indeed.
1, 2, 3, 4. which is going C, C, B flat, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, 2, 3, 4. The project has definitely provided opportunities that would otherwise not have been available. For over a 3-year period, roughly 1,400 students have had the opportunity to learn a brass instrument with the option of continuing in ensembles in and out of school. The advantage of access to instruments combined with the fact that pupil participation in the project is effectively free for parents and carers has been absolutely incredible, and students involved are extremely fortunate for this chance. The importance of this point cannot be underestimated. Without funding, the brass project wouldn't exist, and all these opportunities associated would be lost.
One, two, three, four. again for taking time on this wet day to come and see something that is absolutely fabulous. I am very proud of all of these guys and where they've come in 2 years, and that's just 2, and it can keep going from there. So, to finish a concert, we can't just sit down. Stand up for me and take one big massive bow.
Two, three, four, rest. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, rest. 4, rest.
The instrument that I am studying is trombone. I'm studying trombone. I am studying the tenor horn. The instrument I am studying is baritone. I am studying a cornet.
The instrument that we're playing is a cornet.
The instrument I am studying is cornet. I am studying the tenor horn. I am studying the tenor horn.
We were studying the tenor horn, but now we're studying the cornet.
I am studying the tenor horn. I'm studying the trombone.
The instrument that I'm studying is the cornet.
My favourite part about learning this instrument is learning about the instrument in general. My favourite part about playing the instrument is we can express ourselves through playing music.
My favourite part of learning about the instrument is learning the instrument in general.
My favourite part about playing this instrument is that when I learn all the different notes I can just mess around and make random silly tunes up. Favourite part about studying the instrument is how we get to play lots of different tunes on it.
I like learning about doing ode to joy.
My favourite part about playing the instrument is because you get to learn new tunes and play it on the tenor horn which you don't know. My favourite part about playing this instrument is that once I've learned the notes I can play my own songs.
My favourite part about learning the instrument is you can have fun with it.
My favourite part of learning an instrument is listening to how it sounds. My favourite part about playing this instrument is because I get to express my feelings how I want.
I like learning the new notes and things. My favourite part about learning an instrument is probably the challenge of it.
My favourite part about the mini band is the trips we do outside of school. I like the mini band because we get to go on trips. The thing I enjoyed about playing in the mini band was doing the miners' picnic.
My favourite part of the mini band is hearing different bands when we go to different places.
I like the mini bands because we get to play a concert and we have a lovely teacher. I enjoy because we went to the miners' picnic last year, and I'm gonna hopefully enjoy the next one that's coming up. My favourite part of the mini band is chatting about how our instruments work. I enjoy the mini band because we get to make new friends and play at concerts. I really enjoy the mini band because I get to play with my friends.
My favourite bit about playing in the mini band was when we stopped and played a game with the cornets.
The project has linked in extremely effectively with the local brass bands and has had a fantastic impact on the students involved. We initially set out to create a clear pathway so that brass bands within the region would benefit from new members, and this has slowly been realised. The formation of a Tuesday night training band before Bedlington brass band rehearsal has been a fantastic addition to the project and forges a direct link between the teaching and brass bands in schools and students taking the next step to further their musical journey in the wider community. Similarly, the project has had a fantastic impact on the brass bands within the region, culminating in a combined organisation of events, joint performances, and members of the project playing with various brass bands within the region.
with the mini band.
Overall, I think the project has been a success. I think this success can be measured in terms of student skills on their instrument, capacity to understand basic knowledge of brass instruments, playing in ensembles, understanding cultural heritage, and the programme's ability to increase numbers of students performing and practising music in and out of schools. The reaction of the community to this has been universally positive, and the project is seen to have an importance to the heritage of the area.
just a thank you to all involved. This has worked due to everybody's hard work. You can't put this success down to one person. So many people have helped make it work. The children themselves, the school staff, the local bands, music tutors, office staff, and all these organisations have had a part to play in making this a huge difference.